Hello everybody, my name is Megan, and today I'm going to be doing a pretty quick full body workout for beginners. This will be good for someone who's just starting out, who is still working with their own body weight and becoming stronger with that. We're going to start with stretches, of course, go into a few squats, do a few basic ab exercises to strengthen the core. Nothing crazy, because here we want to strengthen the front and the back of the core. Then we'll go into a few arm exercises and end with a quick circuit for some cardio, get your heart rate up. So we're going to start with stretching. Okay, here we're just going to go into the basic. Touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes, go as far as you can. Keep your legs straight like here. We're going to hold that. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, come up slowly, slowly. Okay, and we're going to cross left foot over right and go down again. Again, go as low as you can so that you feel the stretch. If you can't touch the ground, that's okay. Back leg straight. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, up slowly again. Now we're going to go right leg over left and down. Try to control your breathing. Breathing through the stretches is the most important. Okay, and up. From there, we're going to go into a wide stance, not too wide. Okay. Here we're going to go down your right leg and reach over with the left arm. If you can, touch your right foot. If you can't, it's okay. But you'll also be feeling a stretch right here when you reach with your left arm. Keep your legs straight as possible. We're going to come up slowly. Left side. And I like to guide my hand down my leg just to keep me in line. And I do feel a good stretch when I do that. Reach over with your right arm. Again, feeling a stretch right up in here. From here, take it middle. If you can, put your palms flat on the ground. If not, just reach as much as you can. Try not to swing like this or anything. You just want to hold it. Just hold it. Still breathing. Okay? Come up. We're going to bring them together. Okay, now we're going to do, if you need something to hold on to, a wall, whatever you need. But what I find helpful for me is to find something on the wall or the ground that isn't moving and to just keep my eyes on that. Don't pull too hard, too much. You just want to get a nice stretch right here in your quads, left leg. Still breathing. not pulling too much on the back leg. If you need to, again, hold the wall, hold the chair, whatever you need to. Okay. From here, we're just going to warm up our arms a little bit. Warm up the arms. And forward. And backwards. Just warming up that rotator cuff. Forwards. Backwards. Okay. Now that we're warmed up, we're going to go into the squats. First, we're going to start with the basic squat. The most important thing here is form. You want to keep your back straight, your abs tight, your belly button to the spine. Feet shoulder width apart, not too far right now. We're just going, just traditional squat. And what you're going to do is hinge up the hips with this. Hinge up the hips, push your booty back. And I like to keep my arms up. That way it helps me keep my abs tight, it helps me keep my back straight. We're going to hinge up the hips, and it's like you're sitting down in a chair. Don't go too far. You'd never want your knees to go over your toes. Never let your knees go over your toes. Up. If you need to adjust your feet a little bit, that's fine. Find what's comfortable, but remember we're staying with the traditional squat, so pretty close to shoulder width apart. And again, you're going to hinge at the hips and sit back. Always looking forward, don't look down, don't look up, just forward. Back straight. Angles, good angles right here. Knees not going over the toes, abs tight. And that's going to be the form that you want. Okay. So that's going to be the form that you want, and we're going to go ahead and do 2 sets of 10 of those, okay? So, feet shoulder width apart, abs tight, back straight, arms up, and we're going to go for 10, pretty easy tempo, nothing too quick. 1, 2, push that booty back. Hinge at the hips. Don't go too low. 5. Only go as far as you can, keeping it controlled. 7. Make sure your toes and your knees are aligned. 9. 10. Okay. From here we're going to go into a sumo squat. So you're going to go a little wider, not too wide. You don't want to go too far because then you can't go over that. So just a little bit wide. Feet slightly turned out, not quite at 45 degrees, but not quite straight forward either. Just a little bit turned out to where it's comfortable. And with this, you're just going to, again, hinge at the hips and sit back. Right? Hinge at the hips and sit back. Again, you don't want your knees to go over your toes, so hinge at the hips. Okay? And we're going to go for 10 of those. 1, 2, Step booty back, straight back, tight abs. 4, 7, 8, 10. Okay, and from here we're going to do another kind of squat. You're going to bring your legs all the way together, feet touching, and here you're going to be working the outside of your legs and the outside of your booty a little more. This one is harder, so if you can't go very low, that is fine. Don't go lower than you can. Here, what's important is form and, like I said, just getting a basis of strength. So, feet together, arms out straight, abs tight, back straight, and you're just going to sit back. This one might feel a little weird. It is a little harder. Don't go lower than you can. 3. Keep your feet planted. 5. 7. 8. Hinge at the hips. 10. I might have added one there, but that's okay. And we're going to go, now we're going to add all 3 of them together. Still going to be a pretty easy pace, but we're not going to break so long in between. So let's start with that basic squat now. Shoulder width apart. Abs tight. Arms up. And we're going to go 10 regular squats. Then we're going to step out. Take it 10 sumo squats. Then we're going to step in and take it 10 of these last squats, okay? So, ready? 1. 4. Don't let your knees pass your toes. Sit back. 7. Don't go lower than you can. 9. 10. Now step out just a little bit. Remember, feet just slightly turned out. Arms up, abs tight. 1. 2. On this one, squeeze your booty at the top. Squeeze. 4. 5 or 6. 7. 9. 10. Okay? Stepping together. Feet are touching. Everything in line. Arms up, abs tight. And 1. Hinge at the hips and sit back. 2. Check your knees and your toes if you need to. 4. Keep your feet planted. 6. Push your booty back. 8. 9. 10. Okay, good. See, now we're going to go into a few ab exercises. Let me turn on the AC really quick. It's hot here in Japan. Okay. If you have a mat and you want to use it, that's fine. If you have carpet or soft floors, you don't need a mat. I have wood floors, so I'm going to grab one. Here we're going to start with glute bridges. And while these work your glutes, you'll feel it in your glutes. They also work your core. It's going to work the front and the back of your core, because what we really need is to get that strengthened. That is the most important part of exercise. If your core is weak, you'll have muscle imbalances, wrong form, all kinds of things. So the core is most important, and again, these are basic core exercises, nothing crazy. So if you need to grab some water really quick, you can do that. I need some as well. Oh, grab some wind now. We can take a break. Here in Japan, they don't have so many little water bottles like we do. Just these huge liter bottles that I have to carry around all the time. So, okay. So now we're going to go into the bridge. What you want here, feet just out in front of you comfortably. Not too far, not in too close. Once we start the exercise, you'll be able to tell what is the good position for you and what feels comfortable. So, go ahead and lay back. And find a good spot for your feet. And what we're going to do here is just raise your hips up into a straight angle. It's just going to be up, just like this. I can already tell right here I need to move my feet in a little bit. So I'm going to do that just a little bit. Check my angle again. And this feels good. I feel it in my glutes, but I also feel it here in my abs. And you don't want to go up too far, but you don't want to just barely raise up, because when you get here at this angle, you'll feel it in all your glutes and your core right here, and that's what you want to feel. Try not, if you have a mat, try not to hold on to it. Try to keep your arms flat, because then you're using your arm muscles and not actually strengthening your core. So for those, we're going to do 2 sets of 10, just holding the bridge at the top for just a second, just to pause before returning to the ground. So find your comfortable spot. Okay? I'm going to start. 1, 2. And here again, you want this straight angle. Squeeze your booty. 5. Squeeze. Keep your belly button to your spine and squeeze your glutes. 7, 8 or 9, sorry, and 10. Okay, now take a little rest. You can readjust your position if you need to. Before we start again, if you want, you can widen your feet just a tad. You will feel it more in your glutes when you do that. So I'm going to widen mine just a little bit for this second set. Just a little bit. But I still feel comfortable. I still feel like I'm in a comfortable position. Okay. Second set, we're going to go for 10 again. 1. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your glutes. Keep your belly button tight. 5, 6, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8, 'Hold this last one. Hold it, hold it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Abs tight. And down. You probably felt that a lot right here. Like I said, that is a glute exercise as well as just core basic strengthening. Okay, and from here, we're going to go into what is called a cobra. It's similar to Superman, if you've ever done that. But for this, your feet won't leave the ground. You're only going to be raising up your upper body. So my feet are kind of cut off, but they are just on the ground. They're not moving at all. So lay flat. Arms are out. About 45-degree angle. Just out at your sides. Whatever feels good. Feet flat. And what you're going to do is just raise your upper body, including your hands, but still facing down. Just like this. Again, you're going to squeeze your glutes while you raise, as well as keep your abs tight and belly button pulled to the spine. And we're going to do 10 of those. Again, 2 sets of 10, holding at the top just for a slight second. 1. Squeeze your glutes. 4. Keep your abs tight. 7. 9. 10. Then you want to take a small rest. It's important for this one that you don't hyperextend your back. You don't want to come up like that or anything. Just control as you can while squeezing your glutes and keeping your abs tight. The whole time, if you keep your abs tight, you'll feel it in every exercise that you do. So, one more set of 10. Again, arms, hands flat on the ground at your side. Feet are just laid out, just comfortable. Keep your face down the whole time. Keep your face facing the floor the whole time. 1, 2, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your glutes. 5, 8, 10. Okay, from here we're going to go into a modified plank. If you can do a regular plank on your forearms, go ahead and do that. If you can't, the modified plank is just in a push-up position. So your arms are going to go just shoulder width apart. You want your hands right under your shoulders. That's where you want your weight. You don't want your hands out like this, out too far, and you don't want them in too far. You want to position it so that your shoulders are right over your hands. And you're just going to go into push-up position. Abs tight. Feet are pretty close together. And what you want is the straight line, the straight angle. No curves, no any curves like this. Just straight. And for this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hold it for 5 seconds, and then we can drop down to our knees for 5 seconds, and we're going to hold it again for 5 seconds. We're going to do that 5 times. Okay? So hands shoulder width apart, shoulders over the hands, and hold for 5. 1, 2, 4, 5, down. Just wait for a second. Okay. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down for 5. Keep your abs tight while you feel this, or while you do this, or you'll only feel it up here in your shoulders, and you want to feel this in your abs as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that straight angle. Don't let your lower back curve down or up. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. If you can, go down on your forearms. Just going to bring your hands together on your forearms and go out into the straight plank position. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Okay. And see, last before we do our quick circuit, we're just going to do a round of push-ups, just because that works everything up top, your chest as well as your upper traps, your shoulders, your biceps, everything, full upper body workout when you do a push-up. We're going to do a modified push-ups on our knees. If you can do it, a regular push-up up on your toes, do that. If not, it's fine, you can do it on your knees. Just like that, we're going to go back into that plank position with weight over your hands, shoulder width apart. But you can keep your knees on the ground for this one. Find that comfortable position for you. And we're going to do 2 sets of 10. 1. Keep your abs tight. 8. Okay. Take a rest. Quick rest, and we're going to go back into it, do 10 more, and then we'll be ready for our circuit. And then we'll be almost done. Okay. Back into your push-up position. If you need to put your knees a little more back, a little farther back, so that you feel, so that you're getting working more of your chest than using your legs, that's fine. If you need them to be a little more forward, that's fine. But still here you want straight angles. Keep your back straight as possible. Okay? Last set of 10. That's tight. 1. 4. 7. 9. 10. Okay. If you need to, get some water. I'm going to get some water too. And while we do that, the circuit that we're going to do, we're going to start with the basic squat. We're going to do that 12 times. Then we're going to go into lateral hops with our feet together. We're just going to hop side to side for 20. So it'll be 10 each side. From there, we're going to go into 5 push-ups, and then we'll end with a plank. And we're just going to do it twice, so it'll be a quick, easy circuit. My giant water bottle. It takes me forever to finish these. Okay, so like I said, the circuit we're going to do, it'll be just the basic squat, so shoulder width apart. We're not doing sumo, and we're not doing the one together, just the basic one. And the tempo that we're going to go for is going to be a little quicker since it's a circuit. We want to get some cardio in on this. You know, get our heartbeats up a little bit, sweat a little bit. So the tempo we want to do is 1, 2, 3. That's the tempo we want. So we're going to do 12 of those squats. From there, we're going to go straight into no break. We're going to go straight into lateral hops. So it'll just be, if you have something to jump over, that helps. If not, that's okay, because we're going for cardio here. So it'll be 10 on each side, just, okay? From there, we're going to go into push-ups. Again, no break. Into the push-ups. You can do modified, you can do regular, either way. A quick 5 push-ups. From there, we're going to hold a plank. We're going to hold the plank for 10 seconds. And then we'll take a short break, about 30 seconds, and then we'll do it one more time. Okay? So, get ready for your squats, starting with the squats. Again, try to keep up with my pace. If you can't, that's okay, because form is the most important. Keep an eye and make sure your knees are not going over your toes. Make sure your back is straight. Sometimes I just place my hand on my back while I'm doing them, just to make sure that I'm straight. Okay? Okay. So we're going to start with the 15 squats, no, 12 squats into 20 lateral hops, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, Hinge at the hips. 6, 8, 10, 2 more, 12, right into lateral hops. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? 5 push-ups. Knees on the ground is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hold for the plank. 10 seconds. Okay. That was the first set, guys. Not too bad, right? Take a quick break. About 30 seconds. Get ready to start again. Catch your breathing up. About 10 more seconds. We're going to go one more time. You ready? 1 second. Computer dying. Okay. Now we're going. 1. Hinge at the hips. 5. 8. 10. 12. Lateral hops. 10. 20. 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the plank for 10 seconds. That last plank was about 15. So if you did a good job, if not, that's okay, because we're just working on the basic strength. And that's the end of the workout. Not too bad. And if you want some more help, I am an NASM Certified Personal Trainer. Just got certified, as well as just moved to Japan with my boyfriend and with our closest gym at about 40 minutes. I'm going to be doing a lot of at-home workouts, using just body weight, using agility, things like that, jumping, everything like that. So if you want some help, just let me know. I have nothing but time in Japan to help you with your fitness goals. It's my passion. I've been doing it for years. I wish I would have been certified earlier, but now I am, and I'm ready to help people. So if you want to, just get in touch with me. I would love to help you out. And thanks for doing my workout.